Okay, sorry, I had to like write some stuff. Um, Petrograd. Believe sure it's been like from the looks of it, it's been like exactly 100 SCP since we last had him. We last had them, which was 2477. Let's see here. Oh yeah, it was like that like weird like space where like time seems time outside of that space seems to like rapidly go past, and you stay like you kind of stuck in that space with, as everything else like ages and dies around you. Yeah. I think that's what it was. That's what at least what I recall. It was like, and I will admit it was one that I was confused at the end a little bit, or at least not fully clear. But this was Petrograd's last time, and this one we have now called Falling Ships. Here we go. Euclid, special containment procedures. Foundation, web crawlers, and embedded personnel in the entertainment industry are to monitor for and prevent any distribution of SCP-2577. Copyrights have been registered under the Foundation Fund Corporation for this purpose. Mobile Task Force Alpha 4 Pony Express are to intercept all international shipments to individuals credited in SCP-2577. See document RAW for a complete list and confiscate any packages ostensibly originating from -A. All confiscated items should be treated as anomalous until confirmed otherwise. Per standing policy, all investigation into the former Group Division P revenue practices are consolidated under the Foundation Intelligence Agency Operation Gold Rush. Reconnaissance efforts to locate -A have been discontinued pending IA approval. SCP-2577 is a 2005 documentary series titled Frozen Steel, occasionally appearing on streaming video services or small-scale physical media releases. SCP-2577 purportedly documents the operation and daily lives of the staff of -A, a decommissioning yard ostensibly located in Siberian Federal District, Russia, used for the disposal of military ships ranging in age from the early to mid 20th century. -A consists of a single central command tower and barracks surrounded by a square kilometer runway constructed from level packed tundra. Ships delivered to this runway through means never expressed in the documentary, arriving ballistically at speeds exceeding 900 kilometers per hour before violently embedded themselves in the runway. SCP-2577 goes to the great lengths to describe the extreme danger faced by the individuals conducting recovery operations who are responsible for stripping ships of valuable material, breaking down and scrapping their hulls, and if possible, repairing the runway under the constant threat of being in the path of one over new ships entering -A on a daily basis. The few ship names or designations displayed in SCP-2577 do not match any known vessels, and the rate of the ships entering -A far outstrips both the documented decommissioning and construction of Russian military vessels. The following episode transcript typical of SCP-2577 was retrieved from the streaming video service. I'm gonna read it in my head real quickly again because my head wasn't fully there. The thing I had to like wrap before kind of got me distracted. Sorry, guys. Okay. The following episode transcript, just typical of SCP-2577, was retrieved from the streaming video service. It's supposed to be like season 1, episode 4, I guess so. Anton and Team Odin race against time to remove the flight deck from the previously listing Admiral Nikolai Yesov. Demolition charges may allow them to shed the dead weight and stabilize the hull, or failure could collapse the ship into unrecoverable slag. Meanwhile, Misha and Team Diva continue to lose men and equipment to the labyrinthine wreck of the hospital ship Sankt Iakov. All of their work comes to naught as the incoming submarine TK-455 collides with the converted freighter, reducing her to a shattered heap. Does it ever explain what -A is? I think it does later down. SCP-2577 appears to have been founded, directed, and narrated by American actor Ron Perlman. Perlman is revealed in a director's commentary in a home Blu-ray release of deep admiration and personal connection to Dash-A, saying that he corresponds regularly with the operators, identifying rare items salvaged from the hulks and returning them free of charge. Perlman and other individuals credited in SCP-2577 have failed to provide any further information on the documentary and have been amnesticized and released following interviews. In spite of Perlman's stated ignorance of the project and lack of qualification as an antiquarian, MTF Alpha 4 annually intercepts approximately tons of assorted naval equipment addressed to him for appraisal. Notable confiscated objects are listed in Document 1. Aerial and satellite surveillance of the area believed to contain Dash-A has proven inconclusive, and overland approaches have failed to locate the facility. Investigation into West Siberian steel production and former Group P revenue stream D584 codename is ongoing. Document 1, item purportedly originally from Dash-A, access documentation. Object 2577-1 2577-1 my god 2577-215-217 iron chest containing one SA-18 Grouse man-portable surface-to-air missile. Warhead is constructed of precious materials in style of Peter Call Faberge. Payload has been replaced by one 4cm iron needle suspended empty canister. Stored inside 76 secure armament wings. Object 2577-314-329. Fragments of maple wood and silver wire displaying workmanship and material appropriate to 12th century CE strength instruments. Stored at Site 77 pending discovery of additional items. AO 11824 in brackets 1215. 205 uniform nameplates, ranks, and styles circa 1915, created from gold copper alloy. Plates are buoyant in water regardless of the density, remanded to anomalous object processing. AO 11825, one lacquered pinewood officer's doors plaque, sinks in water regardless of density, remanded to anomalous object processing. Document 2, select a portion of the 19 IA report on anomalous revenue practices in the Group P. Level 3/2577 clearance required. Please enter credentials. By 19, persistent surveillance of known Group P front organization and operators have demonstrated that any substantial covered Group P financial transaction requires one or more parties to consult a copy of the Bylina as collected by 18, a collection of Russian folkloric song epic poems. Continued difficulty in tracking Group P financial activity has led to several theories of the purpose of this volume, including use in non-anomalous encryption techniques, example book ciphers, use of books to transport memetically camouflage text, use of temporary inoculant to anti-memetic or cognition spoofing text, shared access point for interdimensional or retrocausative information storage, sympathetic thaumaturgic focus of anomalously concealed information based on thematically relevant code phrases, thaumaturgic focus for anomalous font creation. This ROM is known to contain an expanded number of common Bylina included. And then that. Page 17 out of 35. Summary of selected Bylina continued. Satko. The musician Satko becomes a wealthy merchant through the aid of the Wallet Tsar, but refuses to pay tribute when his ship passed over the sea. His fleet is becalmed, and after casting lots, Satko is forced to give himself to the sea to save his sailors. Satko is brought before the Wallet Tsar and Tsarina to settle an argument which is more valuable in Novgorod above iron or gold. Satko explains that iron is more valuable because it is necessary for daily life, and reaching the Wallet Tsar, Satko becomes the Tsar by playing his brutally, but the Tsar, while dancing, thrashes the oceans, causing many ships to be smashed upon the sea. page 22 out of 35. And selected portions. Full report available from Reiser to personnel with great game clearance. I feel bad. I feel bad for Petrograd because this is the second, like, well, it's not the second SCP that I read of theirs, because we had 2177. Wait a minute. 2177. I just feel bad. 2177, 2477, and now 2577. All SCPs of their work, and every single time I'm highly confused on what it truly fully means. And like the 2177, I was truly I was like, okay, I feel like it's about, like, you know, yellow books that rewrite history, like the facts are basically not factual anymore because, like, it's making facts up. And then we have 2477, which is like the space and time fluctuation being different. And now we have this with the ships, and I feel bad because the reason why I think like today I'm not fully understanding this one is because now I read what I was distracted by something outside of stream, so my head is not fully there anymore. To like it sounds like a haunted ship that broke, and now it remains us a secret message. Thank you. I'm glad that like you can give me a perspective or an interpretation of this, because like I just don't want to. At the end, there will probably be an author or two that will write in such a way that I just cannot fully interpret it correctly or understand it correctly, and I do apologize for that. And I just don't want Petrograd, if they see these videos, I don't want them to like feel like, oh, my work is not well written or it's hard to understand or anything like that. I just want to make sure that you understand it is definitely me. Either I'm not smart enough, or B, I'm not paying attention, which today is I did not pay attention. So I do apologize. It does seem pretty incomplete for a description. That could be it as well. Maybe, I don't know. That I cannot really tell you if that's the case or not. I don't know like what is considered a complete description, because there's also like a lot of SCPs that like only give you so much information, and the rest you have to kind of like just speculate. So I think at the end, like, if a complete, it doesn't have to be a complete description for it to be a good SCP though, right? So, or to be an SCP that people can understand. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? I just at the end I just always feel a little bit bad when I don't fully understand one of the logs, because I feel like I don't know why. Because it's not like it's not like I'm like I need to. There's probably other people that do, and I mean there's 91 people that absolutely do and like it.